Hi, Lizzie. It's me, Fiona. Jocelyn passed along your little message that you wrote, and it was so nice to read, and it just warmed my heart because, I don't know, Degrassi was just such a long time ago for me, and I'm just living my life and not thinking about it so much until things like this come up. And it sort of just, it brings me back there, first of all, which was such an amazing time in my life. But it also just reminds me how impactful the show was and still is to so many people. Like the fact that you're watching it with your mom is so cute, especially since it was a show that she didn't let you watch, understandably, at age 9 or 10 or whatever. But it's just cool how it still is a show that people love to revisit at any age, and I just still can't believe sometimes that I was a part of that, and I always feel a bit fraudulent accepting compliments about how Fiona helped people, because obviously I just was the actor saying the words and playing the character. And I feel like the writers obviously were the ones that really came up with the storylines and all the iconic lines that people say or have tattooed on them in Jocelyn's case. So yeah, I don't really know how to accept those compliments because I don't really feel like I did anything playing Fiona, but I know there were so many shows that I watched as a teenager too, and obviously you love the actor that played them, even if you know they didn't do anything to write the character. But it just really makes me feel good. So thank you so much for your message. And I heard that you're a part of the Degrassi Kid Community, which is so nice. Jocelyn obviously always reminds me of how important Degrassi is and how important Fiona specifically is. But yeah, everyone in her little community is so cool and the best of the best Degrassi fans. And you guys just are the salt of the earth, just the sweetest people, so thoughtful and smart. And yeah, I'm just really honored that me and Fiona, are a character and a person that you guys are fans of all of the Degrassi characters, of which there are many. So yeah, and especially in the US, it's I know you're from Texas. I always think that's so cool still, even though I know it was on Teen Nick and it was so big in the US, we would go there for meet and greets and stuff. But I still think that's so crazy because I live in a small town in Canada now. And it's just still wild to me that some girl in Houston is watching me on TV with her mom, and if I helped in any way, I'm honored. So anyway, I'm really rambling, but I didn't know if you had any specific questions for me or anything, but I just wanted to hop on here and say hi and thank you so much for being a fan and for your sweet message and for still keeping the show alive. And tell your mom I say hi. And yeah, I hope you'll do a 4th, 5th, 6th rewatch. You're kind of inspiring me to maybe do a rewatch. I haven't watched it in so long. My husband still has not seen, he's seen a few episodes, but he's still never watched it. Yeah. So you might have just inspired me to do a little bit of a rewatch myself. But anyway, love ya. Sorry, I always feel so awkward in these things because if there's no specific questions, I feel like I'm just rambling about myself for 5 minutes. But sorry for the delay. I know you won this in a contest a little while ago, but my wedding and my honeymoon, it was a very busy, stressful time, but I'm back now and I'm chilling, and I wanted to make sure that I actually took the time to do this right, and you wouldn't have wanted this leading up to my wedding. I was not well. Okay, Lizzie, well, thank you so much for writing in and for joining Degrassi Kids contest. And I hope to hear from you soon.